Let me try to get Papa Botez in here.
5% of people in Twitch chat don't use their Twitch primes.
Mr. Botez, thank you so much for taking the time out of your very busy day.
Go ahead.
I chose Papa Botez.
The person that I really like is Destiny.
Oh, I was gonna say Mira.
I like Destiny, and I like to we'll see.
What were you saying?
My dad was just saying how much he loves you.
I love to roast you, Destiny. Thank you for coming. I'll try maybe one day to be a guest in your
Why are you
show.
whispering over
Because it's like, I'm
It's over, I guess.
Destiny. I will say no to Hasan. If that makes you.
What a liar, dude. Do plasma TVs have actual plasma? Yeah, that was one of the reasons why plasmas were so easy, is because we have like 50 trillion fucking satellites that float out in as long as you're away from the atmosphere in high Earth orbit. Anytime solar flares would happen, it was really easy to collect a lot of the extra plasma that would come off the sun. And what would happen is, as satellites were decommissioned, a lot of that extra plasma that was collected that would usually gunk up like the solar panels that would collect sunlight to power the satellites was just scraped off, and they were able to take all of that extra plasma and just utilize it for televisions. That's why they were so cheap back in the day. But the problem is that like as technologies got better and better, as more companies started launching the high orbit satellites or whatever, the plasma became rare, and then LED prices came down and everything. And yeah, the really big drama with plasma TVs, the reason why they went out of fashion too, is because once they couldn't get that plasma as cheaply from the solar panels, they started to get the plasma from blood donors. But then when we started to run low on our plasma reserves for blood, people started to get ultra triggered, where it's like you're literally killing people to make more plasma TVs. People overestimate sometimes their ability to tell that I'm lying. Your lies to chat like that have a certain cadence and rhythm to them. Please change the way you say these lies so I can believe for even a moment, thanks. You say that, but the problem is that when I say things that are actually truthful, all of you guys start spamming lies too. So you actually can't tell. You just assume that anytime I give an explanation for something, I'm rusing. But when I give like an actual explanation for something, you guys all assume I'm rusing as well. So
I'm pretty sure I could determine if you're lying.
Yeah, you really think so, Dan?
Yeah, you want to give me a test?
I don't know. What do you want me to lie about?
Say 4 things that are true and 1 thing that is a lie.
I can't. I don't know. 4 things that are true. I don't know. I would think a long time for this. What are like 5 odd facts? One that could be fake and.
Well, I mean, there would have to be like Okay, do some stories of your life. Some things that are true, some things that aren't.
No, because then I would just try to throw in like a crazy thing that's happened that seems unbelievable. That's different.
Yeah, but the whole point here is that we would be able to determine, because I'm sure some crazy things have happened to you in your life.
Okay, fine. Hold on. I'm thinking. Let me get a list. 1 second.
Fucking dubstep. I get chat's help. It's me and chat together are doing this.
So I'm saying 4 real things and 1 lie, or 4 lies or 1 real thing,
Dan
or
is lying when he says that he cares about his tenants.
Do a mix, and we'll try to determine what's real and what's bullshit.
Okay, I have 5 things. Random. Okay, I'm gonna do a random number generator list
the fuck up,
for the
right?
order that I'll say these 5
mean.
things. Because obviously I wouldn't open with the lie or the truth or whatever. So.
Okay, what I also want you to do real quick is I want you to do a paste bin. Okay, and you can just have like five lines there, and like so it'd be like, you know, story about cat, true. Story about, you know, burger, false, whatever. And then I want you to send that.
Explain why % of police shootings by race mirrors % of crimes
now,
committed for black, white, and
so that way
Hispanic people
we can
within
verify.
1
You can't come back and say,
point.
actually,
it isn't a racist.
I did eat that burger.
More crimes, more shootings.
Mr. Moon, don't you sell me out, you fuck. Okay? Don't you lie for him. Actually, the way we're going to do this... Oh, this is so good.
Yeah.
We're going to... Okay. The way we're going to do this is we're going to judge who knows you the best. We're going to make a Reddit thread for this. Okay? And everyone who wants to participate, there'll be... I guess there's 5 stories. So people put 1 true, 2 false, 3 true, whatever they want to do. And then we'll see who is most correct out of all the chatters. No, we're not doing polls because I want to know who knows Steve the best. And you guys want that credit yourself also. Don't forget it. Imagine if you get 5 for 5. Imagine the credit that you're going to get.
Okay.
Have you sent them to Mr. Mitten?
Okay, I'm going to send Mr. Moten the 5 things, okay? I'm going to mark
Whether
which
they're-
things I'm saying are actually true, which things I'm saying are actually false, and I'm going to send it to him in advance before I tell you, okay? Ready?
Oh, sure.
Okay. To be clear, I'm not telling you how many of these are true and how many of these are false, right? Yes? Do you understand?
Yes, sorry, I'm pulling up Notepad so I can keep track. Okay. What is
Okay.
the first story title?
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
These are going to be. I'm not going to tell you full-on stories, okay? But you can ask me questions about it, I guess.
Well, you can't just say I once ate a fucking cheeseburger. Like, what am I supposed to do with that fucking information?
Okay, sure. I guess we'll just try to run down like 5 of these. Okay, ready?
Go.
Okay. So for the first one, okay. All the time when I tell like McDonald's stories, I didn't actually work at McDonald's. I worked at a restaurant called Runza. But when I mention Runza, literally nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about because nobody's from the Midwest. So I just say that I worked at McDonald's, but it was actually at Runza. But like all the stories are true. I just make up where I actually worked. So that's number 1. Number 2 is that I actually did fuck a kid's mom before. And there's a whole fucking story with that. Okay. Number 3 is I didn't actually.
I don't understand number 2. That needs to be elaborated more. That was way too short.
Number 2 is that what is too short about it?
That you fucked some kid's mom?
That I joke about fucking moms all the time, but I have actually, once in my life, I've actually done it.
So you've had sex with a woman who also had a kid?
Yeah.
Well, join the fucking club.
Okay. Number 3 is that I didn't take any AP classes. I took all honors classes. I just exaggerate and I say AP classes because fuck it. Why not? Number 4 is that I didn't do 2 years of cross country. I actually only did 2 weeks of cross country because who the fuck would do cross country for 2 fucking years? I did like 1 to 2 weeks and then quit because fuck that shit. And then number 5 is that studying for music school, classes like music history, was actually legitimately hard. And I failed a lot of classes because I actually just had a horrible fucking study habits. It wasn't because I was working all the time or working overtime or whatever. It was just because I didn't have the time to put in for all the studying.
Okay, I have my answers. Now, hold on. Chat, I hope you've been keeping track. I'm going to make the Reddit thread. Don't really reveal anything yet.
Okay.
It's undetermined how many are false or true. They could all be false. They could all be true. Half and half, 4 and 1. Completely unknown.
And stick to the truth. I'll be able to tell if you're lying.
Don't care. Don't watch this shit-ass fucking Airbender show. Okay, more like
Stop stuffing
Dick
your fat
Bender.
fucking mouth.
More like Avatar: The Last fucking Dick Flattener. Am I right?
Come on, chat. Get it in there.
Whoa, Dan.
Right,
I'll let you ask me questions about each story if you need more information, okay?
Well, I want to go with my initial hunches first.
Go with your initial hunches? Okay, go. Number 1. So, I didn't actually work at McDonald's. I worked at...
I think that's a lie. I think you did work at McDonald's.
Okay, yep. Correct.
Number 2.
I actually did fuck a kid's mom.
I'm curious about this, but I put true because I just assume you've had sex with so many people at this point. It would not surprise me.
That doesn't count. You can't guess like that.
I mean, am I right?
That doesn't count. That's not part of it, though. You're not even, like, trying to figure out if it's a lie or not.
I'm using my better judgment here.
That's cringe as fuck. It's true, but this was a trick question because I fucked my kid's mom, obviously. So
yeah. All right. Number 3.
Yeah.
We want to tell chat.
Okay, so number 3, I didn't actually take AP classes. I took honors classes. You are able to take some of the AP tests, though. I just didn't take any AP classes.
I think that's false.
Correct.
Number 4.
I didn't do 2 years of cross country. I did it for like 1 or 2 weeks.
I think that's false.
Correct, Dan. The final one. What do you got?
Well, what is number 5?
I actually dropped out of school because I suck at studying. And it wasn't because I was working too much overtime at my job.
Wait, was that what it was? I felt like it was something different that you said for number 5.
Number 5 is no, that was what I said. I basically that like I was failing some classes in school because I was just really bad at studying.
Well, that's not what. Hold on, I need the VOD because I gave it off something off that.
What I mentioned a class like music history. It was like hard for me to study for them and shit. So that's why I ended up dropping it, not because I was working too much. The thing that I wrote down on my pad is literally, I actually dropped out of school because I legitimately suck at studying. I wasn't really working that much overtime. That's what I wrote down on my paste bin.
I put false for this one.
Okay, good job. 5 for 5, Dan. Wow.
Oh, fuck yeah. There's what I told you guys.
Although, I will say, it's hard for me to lie about my personal life when I've been telling it for 10 fucking years. So it's hard for me to make up a lie that you wouldn't believe.
I could make up 5 shit. You would have no fucking.
Yeah, because you don't talk about your life every single fucking day. Nobody knows anything about you, Dan. Nobody cares about
jacked.
you. All right.
I'm jacked to the tits.
Okay. Well, the next time we're playing a game or some shit, I'll make up some fucking line you'll believe. Okay. I'm sure I've convinced Dan of some dumb shit before. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, falling on the building.
Yep. I just lied to you too.
I let my guard down when we were playing a video game. That doesn't.
Give me the clip. Give me the clip, guys.
Hold on, I'm looking through here right now. I may be the only person in that fucking Reddit thread to have gotten them all right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, hold on. No, Dirty Dog.
Wait, no, you got it wrong too. Good fuck shit.
What did most people think I was lying about?
A lot of people thought that you were telling the truth about way more shit. No, wait, who? No, Project Raiden. Got it.
What happened
Good
last
job,
time?
Project Raiden. If you're listening, outstanding work. Send me your resume. What else we got?
This one is so good.
What happened last time we listened to those calls?
Are you fucking with me, dude? There's a guy right on fucking top where I landed. You literally are trolling me. Why? Stop. Do you want wins?
Did you actually do 2 years of cross country? Yes, it was fucking miserable. You know what they used to call me back in college?
Fuck you, seriously. I've died even in the mood. Stop, seriously, fuck you.
They call me the war horse. That's what they call me. That was my war cry. Okay, you just gotta hop on and ride the pony to victory, baby. Adam Neely goes through Whiplash, and he says a lot of things were wrong, but I actually don't. I think he was nitpicking really hard. Here is one of the most excruciating. Here is one of the most excruciating band experiences that will ever happen in your entire life. Oh God. When you haven't rehearsed and you don't know your part, and you know you don't know your part, and then somebody says, "We're gonna go down the line."
Down the line, trumpets, bars 7 and 8. 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay, all right.
Oh God. When you go down the line and you don't know your part, holy shit, that is some Sweatstany fucking shit. Oh my God. Even if you know it, you're like, oh fuck, everybody's listening to me. Holy shit. He's gonna make me cut the part if I don't know it right the fuck now. Oh fuck, dude. This is not working.
Fuck, dude! God damn it! I fucking help!
This is the truest true I've ever seen in my entire life. Behind closed doors, fuck this shit-ass fucking bullshit-ass country, okay? Fuck all of you. I might just take Nathan and leave. This piece of shit fucking no health care having, fucking racist as fuck, piece of shit, hates its fucking black people, hates its fucking poor white, fuck this country, okay? However, when there are disgusting fucking Euro fucks in chat, when there are Euro motherfuckers trying to shit on my car, fuck that shit, okay? America has the best universities. We got the most nuclear bombs. We got 30 times more aircraft carriers than whatever shithole. We have an infinite, an undefined number because most European countries don't have a single one, okay? We provide defense for all of you motherfuckers via NATO, okay? We run the fucking world in terms of economy, in terms of geopolitics, in terms of trade deals, okay? We set the tone for all you there's a reason why you motherfuckers talk about us and we don't even know you fucking exist, okay? You guys make fun of the fact, you guys literally walk in to a classroom and you all know the popular kid, and then you go to the popular kid, like, you don't even know where we are, dude. You're so dumb. You're really dumb. You don't know where our countries are in a map because we don't think about you, okay? You watch our TV, you watch our politics, you listen to our music. Fuck you, you little un-American pieces of shit. God bless the USA. Okay? Fuck you, EU cucks. New rules in chat. Where's our TBA? Oh, wait, he's a Brent Bonger. Fuck, I can't trust him. I need a different mod. I need an American mod. Listen, no shit talking the USA until 9 o'clock PST so that we know all these all these EU fucks are out of chat, all right? Oh, wait, we're talking about the military, so now I got to switch to my fuck America mode.
All right. So what's your take on the whole Twitch being used by military thing? Because I know you don't think recruiters are evil pieces of shit.
No, yeah, the problem is that the general understanding of the military is really shit, and I don't agree with you on a lot of shit, so it's gonna look really bad. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna agree 100% on this conversation. So, honestly, like, I think that depending on the opportunities you have available to you, military stuff can be a really, really good option for you. It's not like everybody that joins the military is going over and, like, murdering innocent fucking Afghanistani civilians or some shit. Like, people think if you sign up to the military, they just put you in front of a bunch of, like, Middle Eastern children where you go cut their throats or some crazy fucking shit. So I don't necessarily see the problem with them advertising, like, in any place. I mean, Twitch is going to have, like, a largely young demographic, so.
I mean, so we're definitely in agreement there. So do you think that there's a problem with recruiters, let's say 13 years old, right? Through Twitch, they're going to have access to 13-year-olds. And let's say that they whatever the issue was with the last giveaway, let's say they fix it, right? And it's very clear that says, hey, in order to get this, we want your phone number, email address, demographic information, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a problem with that? If it's a 13-year-old signing up to get that keyboard, but now the military has their info, they can't enlist you until you're 17, and that's with parents' consent.
Stop stuffing your
I don't know how I'd feel about like recruiting people. Like, I don't think I'm okay recruiting like people under 18 or pointing towards people under 18. Like, we have rules against that in when it comes to college sports, for instance. Like, you can't go to like high school kids and give them like promise them cars or some shit or whatever.
But I think the spirit of that is a little different between like bribing, you know, a college athlete to come to your school versus another school versus showing someone, hey, this is a career opportunity you can consider in about 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, but like, I'm trying to think if I'd be okay with companies doing this. Because I guess they kind of do they? If a company were to come in and have like a show and tell at a high school, like, hey, you guys could come work for us after you get out of college in 5 or 6 years. I don't know how I feel about that.
Colleges do it. Like,
college is okay because you're like 18 and older, and you're like supposed to be making more choices there. Like, I'm okay in college with it happening. If you're
no. What I mean is like colleges have come to my high school when I was in high school.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too because it's like the goal is to get them into like higher education and shit, right?
Mm-hmm. And I mean, to some people, the military is a path for that. Like, like you said, not everyone's going over there committing war crimes. Mm-hmm. Not everyone is even getting into combat. Like, here. I want to also make this really clear. Recruiting commands have a lot of pressure put on them to maintain the turnover rates of the military. And I think that does lead to some, you know, bad practices. But for the most part, recruiters lie more often to the government to get someone into the military than they lie to the person about the military. I've done recruiting duty, not in any long-term sense, just, you know, temporary duty assignments. So I've seen like how these people are talked to. They're not bullshitted. They're not told, oh, you're never going to deploy. Oh, you're never going to experience combat. Oh, you're never going to be in harm's way. Nothing bad is ever going to happen to you. Mm-hmm. It's a very straightforward thing. And if homeboy comes in and says, hey, I really don't want to deploy that much to a Marine recruiter, more often than not, he's going to send him to the Air Force recruiter and say, hey, I got a guy that doesn't want to deploy, but he still wants to do this type of job. Because at some point, the Air Force is going to receive a guy that does want to deploy more than the Air Force can offer. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's going to be a little quid pro quo, right? So they're pretty honest. Can they be more honest? Yes. Can they talk about the possible physical long-term damage of 4 years in the military? Absolutely. 100%. But it's not this malicious, nefarious action where these people are predating on, you know, America's youth and forcing them into consignment or conscription, sorry.
Yeah, I guess. The advertising seems a little dishonest at times, though, right?
Like, can you give me an example? Like
I think the Army ad I saw on Twitch was like, the Army ad that I saw on Twitch was like, you could be doing this. And it was like a guy's loaded with like NVGs, like fucking smoke grenading into like some house or whatever, bursting in with their fucking M4s. I don't know. It seems like a little much. Like,
oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Air Force satellite commercial. So like there's this commercial where you have these Air Force dudes, of course, like Space Command bullshit's going to come up. You have like this. Yeah, here we go. I found it. So there's this commercial, right? This is a U.S. Air Force commercial. I'm going to link it in chat for you guys to see it. Like, this is, if you look at each individual person in this commercial's job, 100% those roles do exist.
Yeah, of course they do exist. Yeah.
Not at all.
But it's like, yeah, it's kind of like in the Air Force, like, fighter pilot is a very niche position, like in terms of the totality of Air Force jobs. So if you're going to like a school advertising, like, oh, do you want to be a fighter pilot? Like, oh, okay, you could be, but
exactly. And then you know what happens? So I took the ASVAB in 10th grade to get out of class one day.
Sure.
And I took the ASVAB and I scored high, and then I got contacted by
real quick for people that don't know, the ASVAB is like an aptitude test to see what jobs you'd qualify for or be okay for in the military, right? In the Army specifically.
Yep. No, all military.
All military?
Everyone
Okay.
takes the same test.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, so basically there's like a minimum ASVAB score that you have to have for every job. And then you can get waivers and all that. But overall, that's supposed to determine what you're qualified for. So I took that in 10th grade to get out of it. I didn't get my door kicked in by fucking recruiters trying to drag me off to boot camp. I got a few pamphlets and I got a few phone calls, right?
Wait, what is the knife fighting the dragon Marine commercial? I don't think I've ever seen this, and people are referencing this.
Oh, it's one of my favorite. Yeah.
Wait, is this like 10 years old?
Yeah, it's like 20 years old. It's an old one.
This is some old ass CGI. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I remember this. This was literally everyday guides.
is more than a trial by fire. It is a rite of passage. A challenge to join the elite. And if you succeed,
Wait, so do you do this in boot camp, or is this after you've made it in?
No, you have to pass the crucible first, then they send you against the giant magma monster.
Okay.
You will be changed forever.
You know, in retrospect, this is so fucking cringe.
Hey, listen, I want to go play a dragon. Okay, sorry. All right, go hit me up.
We were kind of talking about like whether or not, you know, the recruiters are pretty straightforward with the people that join, and my belief is yes, absolutely. And so like people getting weirded out of, oh yeah, that's what it was. So I took the ASVAB to get out of class, right? I didn't get bombarded. I didn't like get planted with these seeds of brainwashing, right? It wasn't until later on down the road that I was contacted by a recruiter and finally thought, you know, whatever. Oh, but to what you were saying, yeah, like so once you, the Air Force was the first one that I was ever interested in. And I said, you know what, I want to be a fighter pilot. And they said, okay, what's your vision? I said 2025. They said, no, you can fly cargo. And I said, fuck that. And then wrote the military off completely.
Damn.
And it wasn't until a Marine recruiter called me and I was like, well, I don't feel like doing chores today. So, hey, Mom, let's go talk to the recruiter. I was 17 and we went and talked to him and he said, here's the job, you know, that might interest you. You're very qualified for it, blah, blah, blah. And that was it. Like, I was like, oh, okay, cool. That job sounds great. And I guess the education benefits are cool. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't this weird process where I was manipulated into doing it. And the tone of voice that people like Slasher and that Jordan Null guy are using is as if the military is this insidious being that's tracking down our fucking students in our hallways, and now they're coming for Twitch.
Yeah, so here's something. I don't know if you knew this, actually. I didn't know this until I looked this up a couple years ago. My biggest problem with the military is that it seems like fodder for poor people, basically. Is that, like, disproportionately it's going to target poor people and draft them into the military because they have the least opportunities available to them, which feels a little weird. But I think when I actually looked at the... yeah, so everybody in chat is saying, yep, true. But when I actually looked into the numbers of that, I think that the drafting into the military is actually pretty equal throughout the socioeconomic brackets. The idea that it's disproportionately poor people, that's actually just not borne out in the data at all. I remember looking that up, and that was really shocking to me. I was like, oh, shit, I thought it was like mostly poor people that was going on. I didn't know
That's
that.
because, yeah. Mm-hmm. Because they don't, like, recruiting standards are not set by, you know, well, hey, we know this area has a lot of poor people, so we want your numbers to be higher. Because these recruiters are beholden to a certain requirement, a quota, right? Mm-hmm. And you know, it's entirely based on demographic. It's not based on poverty level. Mm-hmm. So New York City's quota is way fucking higher. Now, granted, also New York City recruiters have to work way less harder, or they don't have to work as hard to make their numbers because people just fucking flock to those recruiting stations. But yeah, no, they don't go after poor people. They aren't choosing the poor schools and only going after that. It's a really frustrating idea to deal with when someone brings that up. Because I understand why, you know, when the rich wage war, it's the poor who die. Isn't that
yeah, that's like a really common quote.
Yeah, I get the idea. And yeah, for the most part, yeah, you know, in comparison to the rich and the congressmen and the higher echelons of government, yeah, it is poorer people that are going to war. But the military is not actively seeking the poor and the destitute and those who need some other change of life in order to go. Everyone is chosen based off demographic. One recruiting station's numbers are going to be 1,000 versus another for 100 because of population, not because of poverty. So yeah, like I can understand though why that sentiment would bother people, but that just doesn't seem to be the case, especially with my experience. And that's the other thing. I think it comes from people's lack of understanding of the military. Most jobs aren't combat roles. While everyone's job is to in some way, shape, or form support infantry, either directly or indirectly, at the end of the day, you can choose a job that's not going to put you in harm's way. You can choose a job that's going to have you doing bullshit. You can go be an administrator for the Air Force, and at the end of the day, you're still going to have 4 years of work experience. You're going to have amazing education benefits. Not only can you take your CLEP test for free, not only can you take a good amount of college while active for free, but then after you get out, they not only pay you a housing allowance based on where you live, but you also get your entire fucking schooling paid for. Mm-hmm. And if you finish most of your degree before you get out, guess what? You can use all that towards your master's or your doctorate.
Okay, chill. Hold on. Chill, recruiter Lycan. Okay.
It's hard for me to see a way where the benefits of the military don't outweigh the risks, especially when you have control over the job you take. Now, if you're dumb enough...
Well, the scariest risk is probably the idea that the military is relatively unique and that you're locked into like a 3-year contract when you sign up for it, right? Or is it other jobs you could switch around if you wanted to?
Yeah, no, you're locked in for 4 years. You're going to be locked in. sometimes 5, depending on the intensity. Like if you go be a linguist, you're going to spend a year at minimum to like 2 years at school. So they're going to lock you in for a longer contract. But at the end of the day, you get out with an associate's in international communication. So like the benefits, again, to me, you lock in that 4 years, absolutely. But the benefits outweigh that. You know, that's in exchange for what you get from the military.
Sure. Okay.
I don't know. Anything else bother you?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Well, that's it. It's frustrating to see the way, and then like the freedom of speech thing. Like you're going in there to harass the person that's on screen and post the link of the U.S. military war crimes. Like, why are we fighting like that was some righteous action against the man? Like this was some Vietnam level protest against American imperialism. It's really frustrating.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, I love you, buddy. Be careful, okay?
I love you. Take it easy.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Share of recruits by neighborhood income level.
Fucking dubstep.
Oh. Whoa! Decoy Octopus is gifted 50 subs! Now we get to be spammed all fucking stream, Decoy. Thanks. Nice. Oh yeah, but anyway, yeah, I looked this up because I'd always repeated that line because you hear it in media so much and in music, like, oh, you know, when the rich wage war, the poor, blah blah blah. I'm pretty sure I've heard Shinoda lyrics talk about this and shit. But it's just not true. The idea that like poor people are overwhelmingly drafted into the military versus like other income quintiles is not true. AITA is introduced a measure to stop the military from recruiting on Twitch. I don't know.
Fucking dub.
Rip? What? Sources tell me due to recent media coverage of fake giveaways, pension, unconstitutional events, use esports team as pause social activities, streaming on Twitch, and official activations with Twitch. Nice.
I already dodged earlier because the stupid fucking settings game. I would have dodged. You could have won this if you had a good early. Oh my god, you're dead again, dude. Just sit at tower! Just sit at tower! You're miting and might. Fuck you, retard.
I gotta get my stats on the server up, dude. I can't be killed in my mine shaft, okay? They can't gank me down here. Do you hear?
Do you like hot fudge sundaes?
What a lying bitch, or okay, you don't want to engage.
Okay, you don't want to engage. Okay, you don't want to engage. Okay, you don't want to engage. Okay, you don't want to engage. Okay, you don't want to engage. Okay, you don't want to engage. Okay, you don't want to engage.
These two phrases sound incredibly similar, but I can totally hear either one. Okay, you're a lying bitch. Okay, you don't want to engage.
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 I hear that perfectly. Okay, you don't want to engage.
Okay, you don't want to engage.
But I also hear.
Okay, you don't want to engage.
Okay, you're a lying bitch. Okay, you're a lying bitch. I can hear both easy.
Okay, you don't want to engage. 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 Okay, you don't want to engage.
I'm pretty sure it's okay you don't want to engage though.
Okay, you don't want to engage. Yeah. Okay, you don't want to engage.
This makes it way clearer. Okay, you don't want to engage. Yeah, it would be pretty incredible to just assume somebody would call someone a lying bitch. Like,
help me.
I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm right here, I'm right here. I'm right behind you, I'm right behind you, on Lee, on Lee, on Lee.
Dude, I actually didn't look at my map because I fucking thought you had the fucking link, you fucking. I meant to say a bad word, you fucker.
Why the asshole for refusing to help with homework because it's my wife's job? My wife and I been married for 3 years. We have a 2-year-old and ever since our daughter was born, my wife has decided to be a stay-at-home mom until she starts kindergarten. While surviving without her paycheck is very difficult considering the area we live in, she was adamant that this would be best for her daughter. She has read developmental books saying that children should spend their fundamental development years with their mothers. As a result of this, I'm the sole breadwinner. I work 2 jobs to support us, one of which is a manual labor job. When I come home from work, I'm exhausted and I just want to be there for dinner on the table. The house to be clean. This has been our arrangement since the daughter's been born while we shared childcare. She's responsible for all their household duties. Lately, my wife has admitted that she's resentful of the fact that I don't help out more at home. While I'm constantly stressed and tired from work, she expects me to share the household responsibilities as well, such as cooking a few times a week, washing the dishes when she cooks, doing the grocery shopping. Damn, Reddit is going to annihilate her for this. She's the asshole. People always get really mad when I say that, because I would say sometimes like, oh, like I'm babysitting Nathan today or whatever. People get really mad when you use the term out. When I think of babysitting, it just seems like I'm watching a kid. Like sometimes you like babysit a cousin, or sometimes you babysit your kid. I don't know, but some people associate that. They have like really negative, like, what do you mean you're babysitting? It's your fucking kid. It's like, yeah, I'm watching my kid. I'm watching Nathan babysitting. But yeah, I guess I don't know. Some people get really mad when you use that word. Here's something that I learned. I'm gonna say I learned this, but don't ask Melina because I still don't do this because I suck at this. But like, even if people are expected to do things, you still have to like thank them for it, which is really weird for me. But yeah, because I've had that weird arrangement where like in most of my living situations, I'm paying all the bills, so I expect like the other person to like do all the house stuff or whatever. And like sometimes I'll get that like, hey, like I noticed you never thank me for doing your shit. And it's like, oh well, that's because I pay rent, motherfucker. You never thank me for paying the bills. Why would I thank you for fucking keeping the kitchen clean? But I guess like that's autistic. Like you're supposed to say thank you. Or you're supposed to bring attention to those types of things, I guess, because it makes people feel good. But that my brain doesn't work that way at all. But that's something you should do if you want like happy, healthy relationships. Even if you both have your like delegated roles, you should still thank the other person for doing good shit or whatever. I guess this is literally Destiny.
You never say thank you. That's what the money is for.
Jesus. But true. No, chill. Nice pivot, Destiny. Answer the question. Who is the asshole? Oh fuck! I didn't even finish reading. The wife seems kind of like an asshole. What's up? What's happening in this game? Why is everybody leaving?
Do the COOM voice? Wait, what's the COOM voice?
The bad one, don't do it.
Don't do it? You sure?
The I'm gonna come or whatever.
Oh, the one that I can make?
Yeah, don't do it.
Do it? Okay, I want
to be
10
fair,
subs.
you probably could make an argument for going
right
to the
now.
In
mayor's
your
office.
channel? No, what the fuck? You don't
My
come over to
channel.
my channel to advertise for your channel? Fuck no.
If they're asking
about
me to
anything
do
that
the
is
COOM voice
happening,
here,
protesting in
This
his
is
neighborhood,
advertising for your
okay.
channel.
No, but they want me. I'm here. I'm helping. I'm here helping you. Okay.
How are you helping me if you're advertising for subs for your channel?
Because I'm doing entertainment for them.
You sub to her channel from my channel? You are you're getting permabanned from my channel, okay?
No!
This is the opposite of helping. You're literally trying to steal my subs.
Okay, I will permaban whole DBG, okay?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Steven!
No.
Just because you said that, Steven, you know what I'm gonna do?
Like what?
Oh my god, I'm gonna COOM!
Okay.
There.
I hope it was worth it.
Was it worth it?
Steven. Here's to you, buddy. Number 2 streamer next to Tyler 1, but number 1 in our hearts.
Steve! That's what you sound like. Does it make you feel bad?
I don't think that's what I sound like, but okay.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Does anyone try to groom you on Twitch yet?
What does that mean?
Apparently a lot of guys like little girls on this platform.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Like try to pick up like minors, like kids that are like 15 or 16 or something.
Wait, what are you asking right now?
I'm just joking. I was asking if anybody tried to groom you, but you're not that young, so.
Oh, Steven.
Well, I'm not.
You're making pedophile jokes now, like my ex did, and then he actually turned.
Yeah.
He was...
Yikes.
Is that's literally what you're doing the exact same thing?
Well, but
you're
I'm
like
not an
girls.
actual pedophile. Stop, Mel.
Well, are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Really?
Why are you quiet? This is not a good look for you, Chief.
Me?
Yes.
I can feel that you get a little bit stressed right now.
I'm not stressed at all. I know I'm not a pedophile.
I don't know. You're changing up voice like that, you do, you know?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm not. Pretty sure that if we were to break up and you were to have some public shit about me, the number one thing you'd complain about is, Steven and I fought all the time because he said I was so young all the time, and it made me really sad and upset, and it wasn't fair. Pretty sure that's one of the big things you come out with, so nice try, Melly Mel.
JK.
Yeah, JK.
I was just joking. Just a joke. It's fine. It's just a joke. It's not. He's not a pedophile. I promise. I know. I would know, right? How are you, Steve?
Pretty good. Just watching Trump stuff. Watching our boy Hashinshin got permabanned.
Who?
Hashinshin, streamer guy.
You got permabanned?
Yep.
Wait, what happened?
He was trying to groom minors on Twitch.
Oh, that's why you said that.
Oh yeah, that's why I brought it up. Sorry. Oh yeah, because a lot of people are getting like banned and called out for stuff right now.
Was he a big streamer?
Kind of. I think. What did he get? Like 1,000 to 3,000 concurrent viewers. It's pretty big, yeah.
Damn. Why are people so stupid?
Well, it seemed like for him because he really liked little kids.
Is that? Do you think liking kids is a disease, or like, what do you think that comes from? Do you feel bad for them?
Idea. I guess so. Yeah.
Do you think they can help it?
I don't know. I really don't know about a lot of this stuff. I'm not sure. Like, I used to think that, like, being gay or, like, straight or whatever was, like, super wired in. But I don't know. Like, I thought about it more when I was 30, and I was like, oh, I guess I could be bi or whatever. But I never really considered it before then. I just kind of thought about it. But maybe I always was, and I never thought about it. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Wait, you thought about what exactly?
Like, being bi, like, when I hit 30. I was like, oh, I guess I could. And then I was like, oh, sure.
Wait, what are you talking about?
What part of that did you not understand, Melina?
I mean, I just don't understand what that has to do
As
with
in, prior to 30, I would have always said I was straight. 100%. But then when I hit 30...
are you saying that you don't know if you are going to be a pedophile, like, in the future?
No!
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is that previously, I would have considered things like homosexuality or heterosexuality to be inflexible parts of our personality. That these, like, our sexuality is pretty, like, wired in once we're, like, 18 or whatever, once we hit, like, a certain age. But it feels like upon reflection, I reconsidered parts of mine. So I don't know if people could do that. Like, just think about it. Like, maybe I shouldn't, like, be attracted to kids or be attracted to men or women. But I'm not sure. I don't know.
Oh, that's sorry. That was so hard for me to understand. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It was really hard for me to understand.
No problem. We're there now, though. I'm not saying I could become a pedophile.
No, I'm not saying that. It just felt a little bit weird. That you said that you could, like, change your sexuality or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But maybe you can. I don't know. Like.
Okay, that's what we're talking about.
Yes.
I missed that point, or like that's what I missed. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sorry, chat. Sorry.
JK.
No, it was not J. I was just confused. Confused immediately. Okay. Sorry.
Is there any way to make this guy get over his dead wife quicker, or is he just always gonna be fucking sad? Oh god, his wife and friend. How cringe. And he's trying to hit on Tifa, who's married to Cloud? What a sad fuck. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure you can change your sexuality, or like by time.
Maybe.
Or discover it more.
But it seemed like it was a massive failure for, like, if that was true, wouldn't we see, like, way less gay people though? Like, for instance, when people grow up gay, depending on your community, that can be, like, really, really, really rough. And there's a lot of friction there. Some people lose their whole families over, like, being gay. So, like, if they could just think, like, oh fuck, I should just be straight. Wouldn't they just do that if it was that easy?
I mean, I don't think people push or like choose to like do that, but I think you can like maybe wake up and then you realize like, oh shit, I'm actually this now.
Yeah, wake up and realize, yeah. But
yeah, I don't think that's something you can control, but it maybe just happens sometime.
Maybe, I don't know.
Or it seems.
Or maybe it's easier to add things you're attracted to than to like take away things you're attracted to. Like, I think I could have sex with, like, trans people and stuff, and I don't think I could have, like, 5 or 10 years ago. But I think I could now. But I don't think I could ever, like, stop finding women attractive. Like, I don't think I'd ever be like, oh, I'm done with women. Even though it's
but there's some people that's on that, right?
Yeah, maybe. But I don't know if that's because they've thought about it or because they realized that they didn't like it or something.
Let's ask Austin.
One story that I've heard from some straight people is the idea of, like, that, like, society is so heteronormative that you actually never even consider that you're gay. So like some people just grow up and they're like, oh, like sometimes in games I've wanted to marry girls or whatever, because I think they're straight or because it just seems fun to me, and they never even consider the fact that maybe I'm bisexual or maybe I'm gay. They just don't think about it because they're never introduced to that concept. Or growing up, they only hear about like gay is bad and disgusting, so they never actually stop and think that, well, maybe I could be gay or bi or whatever.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I was attracted to girls when I was like 11, for sure. I think I thought that I was like completely like a lesbian.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like, I could never see myself with a guy. Guys are scary and gross. Like, that's what I thought. Why is chat doing chat? Feels weird, man.
That's why she made Destiny, because it's a girl's name. Nice.
Oh, my God.
Steve!
The L underscore is
I
being
never call you Destiny.
L underscore T.
Thanks. I miss you so much.
I miss you too. Can I call you Little Melina?
Why are you gonna call me that? Because you like kids? No, I'm just kidding.
No!
JK.
Because that was your first Twitch name. You're a dumb fuck. You're a dumb fuck.
Okay. Sorry. Little Melina. No, I'm so happy I got my name.
You mean I got your name?
Yeah, you got me. But it was my idea, okay?
Yeah. Don't
Yeah,
forget where you
got
came from, okay? When you dump me and move on to bigger streamers, you have to at least remember that I gave you your start, okay?
That. No.
After you got your green card, you're done with me.
No, no. I would never. Do you understand that? So you can't even joke about that. You can't even joke about it. You're joking about it because you know it's not true, right?
Yeah, of course. Until it is true. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just fucking.
Steve.
Yay, Kay.
Steve. I would never. No. Stop. You will see us forever together, okay?
Just
You have to
joking.
deal with it. No, not joking. I'm not doing that.
Steve, when did you realize that you had a variance in your sexuality?
I think around when I was like around 30, I think.
Like, do you remember the moment?
Not really. I thought about like when you watch porn. Here's the thing, okay? Porn without the actual like cum shot is worthless. Okay? I don't know how people just jerk off to fucking pictures, number one. Or two, like the middle of an activity where nobody's actually like fucking finishing. Why? What the fuck? It's like an unfinished thing. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'll take the question marks here, okay? I don't like it, okay? Yeah, and then I started thinking about it. I was like, oh, I guess dicks are pretty cool. I was like, oh, sure. That's basically it.
Yeah. No, the porn where they're trying to like get you to go to their channel so they cut the cum shot out.
No,
and
fuck
say,
that
"More
shit.
it."
Nope.
Yep. Fuck that. Amen. But you don't remember like the first thing, like I remember like for almost all my fetishes, I remember the moment that was like, oh yeah, I'm kind of into that. You don't remember like the moment that made you think about
No, it was like a very like cognitive thing. Like I had to think about it a lot. It wasn't like I saw something. I was like, oh wow, I'm kind of gay a little bit. I don't think, yeah. It's kind of weird, but no, I don't think that ever happened.
Listen, RNA, cum shot compilations are one of the best gifts to pornography God has ever made.
I can understand furries.
What?
I
What's
mean,
wrong with that?
I can understand like I can understand a part of it, but not all of it. Like I like think like people like Ari and shit I think are really hot, obviously. But like the whole lifestyle thing, like League of Legends champs that are like really sexy girls or whatever, that are like not girls, ladies, women, that are like have like cat ears or some shit. Like I think that's pretty hot. But the whole like in the costume, that's too much.
But the behaving like an anime character is a little fucking like you know what? To each their own, right? I try to not be like I try to not say weird about different sexual proclivity, but the behaving like anime characters is weird to me personally.
Sure.
I think cosplaying is super fun. I never really met someone who's super into it. Yeah, but cosplaying sounds like a lot of fun for sure.
I mean, that blind anime character, when people dress up like her, it's pretty hot.
The blind, 2B or whatever.
I don't know, some chick with a
blindfold.
Yeah,
she's not blind, you motherfucker. You dumb fuck. Hate you.
Dumb fuck.
Dumb fuck.
Dumb fuck.
I'm anime illiterate.
We know, don't worry.
Bulma is never that hot, but that's the
Obama?
only real Bulma.
Oh.
I mean Obama, you know.
Careful, that's your goddamn president.
Was. God, I wish he was back. Ask Lycan 3 years ago if he would have said that. Fuck no. No, wait, no. 3 years ago? No. God damn, has it been that long? Fucking 4 years of Trump? Fuck me. Asked Lycan 6 years ago if he would have said that. The answer would have been no. Anyway, I was curious about your sexuality, growth, because I kind of went through a similar thing, and it was very rapid, I guess, over the last year and a half. But I remember like the moments that led up to it. I remember the moment that I finally like committed to like, oh yeah, I'm actually into this, and for a lot of my sexual growth over the last Way too old. Over the last 15 plus years, I can remember when things took hold, where I was like, oh yeah, that's something I'm comfortable with, or yeah, that's a change a direction I want to go in. So I was curious if you had any kind of like, epiphany like moments.
No, I don't think so.
What is your, if you don't mind, do you mind a little more? Okay, what is your like interest in men? Because I think you've said already you're not homoromantic.
Nope. I just think it's getting a little fucking weird. I just think dicks are cool. All right, there you go.
Well, so I feel the same way, and yet I don't consider myself bisexual because I have no attraction to men as a whole. In fact, if I had to say I would prefer them to not be on men, right? But that's where you find them most.
Generally, yeah.
Yeah, tend to.
Well, thanks for that one, Rogan. You've never dated a girl, have you?
No.
Why not?
Because all of them have gone crazy.
Like before you met me, or?
Wait, let me think. No, before that it was kind of hard. Because they're usually just like.
They fake it.
No, it's more like I just want to try it.
Yeah.
Just take my girl virginity, like, and then they're like, no, yeah, that's like, yeah, that's it.
You ever heard the term pillow princess?
I have. What does that have to do with this?
Or is a girl that doesn't want to do anything really, like says she's bisexual or is into women but doesn't really participate.
Wait, what? That's not my understanding of that term at all. I thought a pillow princess was like a girl that just wanted to have the guy do everything and doesn't want to do anything. She just lays there, does nothing. She's a pillow princess.
That's my friend Sophia.
I've only heard it in regards to bisexual women.
Weird. Okay. Food
poisoning. Starfish.
Starfishing out is another term I hear. Yeah.
What does that mean?
They lay there and do nothing, like a starfish.
Oh, I've just heard dead fish for that one.
Ew.
Ew.
You know what?
Sounds a little bit better.
The esports like Me Too movement has made me think, like, what if when a guy says a girl was dead fish, like, what if she wasn't fucking into it? Like, what if she didn't want to be there and that's why she was dead fish?
It's possible.
That's fucking horrifying.
Do you know any girls that have dated like girls and guys that like are bisexual? Like, I'm trying to think if I know any like real bisexual.
Yeah, Susha.
Oh, true.
Let me think if there's anyone else. Yeah, I know one girl that's only dated girls. No guys, though. No, I don't know any guys that say no. No guys. That's so weird. Isn't that kind of weird?
I don't know.
That there's like I don't know any guys that have dated guys and girls. Never. Oh yeah, Emmy sort of dated some girl, right?
I can never tell what's real or not real with her, but
I don't know. I don't know. It's so hard to like actually find girls that's interested in girls. I don't believe most girls that I've dated, or not dated, that I've had sex with or something, that they actually are into me.
Rather than they're just doing it because it's fun.
It just feels like, yeah, it feels like it's more like for the pleasure with a guy or something, or for the experience, yeah. Or like that they want to have, like they can tell like guys in the future that they had sex, like, yeah, I don't know, that's what it feels like. Or like in threesomes, it feels like they only do it for the guy's pleasure, not for me or themselves or whatever, yeah. It feels really weird. For the clout. The thing is, I don't even know how you find them. That's the thing. Kind of happens naturally. I think I've only met like 2 people that I, for real, believe are like gay bars. I don't know. A lot of heterosexual go to gay bars like harass. I don't know. This feels like
I've heard that. There are a lot of like straight people go to gay bars because they get like flattered by compliments and shit. I don't know how true that is, but I've heard that.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. I meant like it feels like when I go to the gay bars, it feels like it's mostly heterosexual people there.
Do you use the dating apps?
That's also like, hey, do you want to be a third for me and my boyfriend? Or like, I don't know, I just want Instagram followers. Or like, yeah, I've never really had any experience with girls ever, but maybe we can kiss. That could be okay.
Do you, Melina? Do you ask like point blank, like when you think you're gonna, you've met a woman online? Do you ask point blank, like, hey, are you into more than just whatever? Like, do you screen them at all?
Yeah, I've never. Wait, have I? Yeah, I have met one girl on Tinder before, and that was like, "Do you want to hook up with me and my boyfriend?" And then when I met them, it seemed like they were only having threesomes, and he was only with girls. because she cheated on him with 2 guys at the same time a few years ago, and then to like make everything all right, she forced herself to have threesomes with girls for her boyfriend to like make it up to him.
Was this back when we were in Glendale? Did I?
No,
or is
this was in Sweden.
Oh,
this
okay.
was in Sweden. I don't know. It was really strange. I don't know. Nice. It's like, okay.
Getting even.
Yeah. There's like so many. I don't really meet people online. I usually like to know about them or something, or like I like to have talked to them or like seen them interact in reality before. I don't.
Stop stuffing your fat fucking mouth.
Melina, are you super direct in your profile about what you're looking for?
Yeah, I think so. I just told like I don't know. I just write like what kind of stuff I'm into and what I'm doing and stuff. Yeah. I think my pictures might be a problem. I think people might like. I haven't used Tinder in forever now, but I don't. I think I might have a little bit like too
coomer.
They're like lewd. Yeah, to like too much of a coomer pictures on their profile, so people get pretty like thirsty, and it's like the most fun conversations, and it doesn't really turn me on at all. Like it does not really make me want to see them.
Guys
so it feels
suck
like
at those types of conversations. Holy shit.
Wait, what?
Guys suck at like all types of sexual conversations.
Yeah, for sure.
I notice
they
that
do.
on Grindr
like,
a lot. It's cringe as fuck.
Mm-hmm. It's like they stop, like I don't know, they get really pushy, they're really bad at it. It's just like ugh.
What the guys are?
I don't feel safe seeing them. That's the thing. Can you just please make me feel safe before I see you? Thanks. Like I don't dare to do it. I've only met like 2 people from Tinder in my whole life.
A 90-year human life in weeks. Oh, hey, if you ever reach like age 30 or whatever, and you feel like you've wasted your whole life because half your life is fucking over at like 30 or 35, if it makes you feel any better, it's probably better to think of your years as life after 20, right? If you live to be 70 years old and you're 30 years old, it might feel like your life is halfway over, but in reality, your life kind of starts at like 20 or a little bit later, depending on when you get out of college. So you've got like 20 to 70. So that's 50 years. If you're 30, you're only like 1/5 the way through your life. It's something to think about. But your prime years, yeah, your prime years are wasted on school, unfortunately. Kind of has to be, but. Nice, man. Nice, man.
What an epic memer. What an epic memer. What an epic memer.
Cook me and fuck me. Cook me.
I would buy anything for you, m'lady. Cook me.
Oh, well.
No.
Misogyny.
Oh, well.
No. Misogyny. What an epic memer. What an epic misogyny. What an epic
Oh, misogyny. Misogyny.
Misogyny.
There you go. It's a good meme.
We need to actually communicate with Destiny. What am I gonna say? Stop being a fucking dumb fuck retard fucking. Fuck you, dude. Why would you do that? Ah, you're being funny.
What are you talking about?
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Fucking so cringe. Fucking cringe, dude. Fucking cringe, dude. Fucking cringe, man. Oh fucking. This guy's at 0 LP. You didn't affect anything. You didn't ruin his LP. You didn't ruin his mental. He's at 0 LP. This dude's fucked anyway. But you did make it so I'm gonna have a worse time. So when I do get off this call and I play a game, I'm gonna dislike myself even more than I probably already did playing this game.
Okay, we just need to take a deep.
Fuck you! Stop! Don't talk about the game. Talk about something else. Talk about politics.
Okay. It's called the U.S. flag, you stupid fuck. This is the only flag that the United States federally has and recognizes. Why the fuck are you acting like a different